Have you ever considered the potential dangers of EV charging? While there are numerous social and environmental benefits to using EVs, the high voltages required for charging and running these vehicles pose significant risks. It's crucial to be aware of these risks to ensure your safety and the safety of those around you. If you are an EV fan, you must be thinking only about the advantages EVs offer, but in reality, EVs can be as dangerous as many other vehicles that use gas or fuel. Charging an EV is one major area where everything is not under the control of the vehicle's user. When charging an EV, hundreds of things can go wrong. You must be wondering how that is even possible. But then, anything is possible in this world. Right now, everyone, including you and all of us, thinks EVs are the future as they offer a much better world. There is now more choice than ever for businesses looking to shift to cleaner, greener, and more sustainable transportation for their employees as the number of electric vehicles on the road is rising and soon threatens to overtake sales of gas-powered vehicles. The current lack of infrastructure to support this emerging technology of EVs is a contributing problem. Even if there are more public charging stations in cities all over the world, a lot of people choose to use home chargers since they are more affordable and convenient, even though they come with risks of their own. To be clear, electric vehicles and their charging stations involves many risks. If you have noticed, in the past few years, there has been a huge surge in sales of electric vehicles, leading to the establishment of numerous EV charging stations. Did you know that thieves are behind EVs? It's a sad thought, but EVs are now a target for thieves. These criminals are becoming way more creative, finding new ways to exploit the technology. The theft of charging cables is a growing concern, and it's something all EV owners need to be aware of and take precautions against. You know, thieves have always liked expensive things, and EVs being expensive have now caught their attention. Thieves have found a new way to make quick money by stealing charging cables, and not any other cable from here and there, but specifically from the EVs. To date, owners of electric automobiles were lucky to think that their EVs did not have any expensive parts, but it seems they are wrong now. For thieves, EV owners are the new targets. Considering that these EVs require expensive copper wiring, the thieves steal them and then they are either sold as is or as scrap. Lithium-ion batteries are certainly much more expensive, but it's difficult to steal them. EV owners yet underestimated the creative abilities of thieves. Thieves quickly adapt to discover new targets that are both inexpensive enough to be risk-free and simple to steal, and that is where EVs have come in. Most of these thefts happen in the streets when the EVs are kept for charging. Thieves can easily cut supercharger station charging wires, although it requires preparation and effort. It is far simpler to steal the charging cords from cars and use them at home. Unplugging takes simply a few seconds, and then the valuable cord is gone. It can be expensive to replace, and there is no assurance it won't happen again. It is suggested that owners of electric vehicles that charged in their driveways lock their exterior wall outlets. If at all possible, they should charge their EVs in a second garage. If not, it's better to charge in places where the visibility from the street is very low. You must be thinking that if charging station is not in view of thieves, then your EV is safe. Actually, there are a lot more reasons why EV charging has recently become risky. You won't believe some of the reasons why charging an EV on the street is dangerous. What are they? All of us know that primarily, current is required for charging EVs. The high voltages required to charge electric vehicles, an AC charger needs 110 volts to 240 volts, making users subject to the current when plugging in, unplugging, and handling cables when charging their cars, at home, or a public station. The risk of electric shock can be increased by damage to cables and charging equipment, including weather-related events, dragging, and wear and tear on plugs and wires. In addition, copper theft and vandalism can occur at public charging stations, leaving exposed wiring that could result in harm or even death. You must have noted that sometimes when an EV is kept for charging, it is required to link the operation systems of the EV and the charging station for a better driving experience. EVs frequently rely on data, software, sensors, and artificial intelligence. Due to this connectivity, additional devices are exposed to cybersecurity risks such as hacking and harmful risks from viruses. Your chances of these attacks rise if you charge your electric car at a public station that has your car connected to the grid. Hackers can change steering functions, cut brakes, and turn off lights, risking human life. Additionally, your privacy may be compromised. EVs do offer a lot of convenience, but at the same time, they have also become a public nuisance. You may or may not agree with these things, but at the end of the day, EVs, when kept for charging in public spaces or streets, do not offer a sense of safety to anybody. This is something that all of you need to remember. Do you think hydrogen-powered vehicles will replace EV vehicles in the future? Do share your thoughts on this in the comments section. For more interesting stories and updates, subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon for notifications. Goodbye.